Welcome to Vatican City, the world's smallest independent state, nestled within the bustling heart of Rome. Though it covers less than half a square kilometer, this tiny enclave is a world unto itself, steeped in centuries of history and tradition. Its size is tiny, but its influence is global. This is the heart of the Catholic Church and a treasure trove of Western civilization. Every year, millions of people from every corner of the globe are drawn here, eager to witness its grandeur and feel its spiritual energy. For centuries, it's drawn pilgrims, artists, popes, and travelers, all seeking something profound. Some come in search of faith and inspiration, others to marvel at the art and architecture that have shaped the course of history. Here, faith, power, and breathtaking art collide in a space no bigger than a country club. The Vatican's walls contain stories of intrigue, devotion, and artistic genius, all woven together in a tapestry that continues to captivate the world. Crossing into the Vatican is seamless. One moment you're in Rome, the next you're in a place that feels timeless. The air seems to change, and suddenly, you're surrounded by centuries-old columns and the echoes of history. The Vatican is a sovereign territory ruled by the Pope, with its own post office, radio, and even an army. The colorful Swiss Guard, in their Renaissance uniforms, stand as living symbols of tradition and protection. It's both a functioning state and an open-air museum, home to masterpieces by Michelangelo, Raphael, and Bernini. Every corner reveals another marvel, from the awe-inspiring Sistine Chapel ceiling to the intricate sculptures that line its halls. Whether you're here for faith, art, or history, the Vatican offers an experience that's both personal and universal. It's a place where quiet reflection and wide-eyed wonder go hand in hand, inviting every visitor to find their own meaning. So, let's explore. Together we'll wander its grand squares, marvel at its basilicas, and get lost in its museum corridors. There's something here for everyone, whether you're a history buff, an art lover, or a seeker of the sacred. Prepare to be overwhelmed in the best way possible. The Vatican's beauty and significance are impossible to ignore, and every visit leaves a lasting impression. So, let's get our walking shoes on and step into a place where history, faith, and art come alive at every turn. Our journey begins in St. Peter's Square, the Vatican's grand entrance. Designed by Bernini, its sweeping colonnades are meant to embrace all who enter. Nearly 300 columns, topped by 140 saints, create a powerful architectural statement. At the center stands an ancient Egyptian obelisk, a pagan monument now crowned with a cross, a symbol of faith's triumph. Two fountains flank the obelisk, offering a cool respite and perfect symmetry. Stand on a special marker and watch the 4 rows of columns align into one, a bit of Bernini's magic. This square is alive. Crowds gather for papal addresses, pilgrims celebrate holidays, and travelers soak in the atmosphere. You'll see nuns, families, students, and visitors from every corner of the world. It's a place of reflection and joyful gathering. St. Peter's Square is the perfect overture to the art and faith that await inside. Let's step forward and enter the Basilica. The journey continues. Entering St. Peter's Basilica is nothing short of breathtaking. The scale is monumental, the atmosphere humbling, and the sense of history almost overwhelming. As you step inside, you're immediately enveloped by a world where art, faith, and centuries of devotion converge under one magnificent roof. The vastness of the nave, the soaring ceilings, and the golden light filtering through the windows create a space that feels both grand and intimate at the same time. Just inside, Michelangelo's Pieta radiates sorrow and grace, a masterpiece of human emotion in marble. The delicate folds of Mary's robes, the serene expression on her face, and the lifeless form of Christ all combine to evoke a deep sense of compassion and awe. It's a work that draws visitors into silent contemplation, reminding us of the power of art to express the inexpressible. The Basilica's floor is marked with the lengths of other great cathedrals, all dwarfed by St. Peter's. These subtle engravings serve as a quiet testament to the ambition and vision that shaped this place, inviting visitors to reflect on the scale of human achievement and the centuries of craftsmanship that went into its creation. Your eyes are drawn to the high altar, believed to be above St. Peter's tomb, the spiritual heart of the church. Pilgrims from around the world gather here, united in reverence, their prayers echoing through the vast space. The altar stands as a symbol of continuity, faith, and the enduring legacy of the Apostle Peter. Bernini's baldacchino, a towering bronze canopy, frames the sacred space beneath Michelangelo's dome. Its twisting columns and ornate details draw the eye upward, connecting earth and heaven in a dramatic gesture of Baroque artistry. The bronze was famously taken from the Pantheon, symbolizing the Church's transformation of Rome's legacy. This act of repurposing ancient materials links the old world to the new, blending pagan grandeur with Christian purpose in a single, breathtaking gesture. Every corner holds a story, every chapel a masterpiece. From gilded mosaics to marble statues, the Basilica is a living museum of faith and creativity, where each detail invites closer inspection and deeper appreciation. The Basilica is both a monument to faith and a showcase of artistic genius. Its walls are lined with centuries of devotion, each work of art a testament to the human spirit's search for meaning and beauty. Here, ambition and devotion are carved in stone and cast in bronze. The hands of countless artists and craftsmen have shaped this space, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire all who enter. It's a place that inspires awe, reflection, and wonder. Whether you're a pilgrim, an art lover, or simply a curious traveler, St. Peter's invites you to pause, look up, and lose yourself in its beauty. The journey through St. Peter's is a journey through centuries of belief and creativity. Each step reveals new marvels, each glance uncovers another layer of history and meaning. Let's look up, take it in, and move onward. The dome above us is a masterpiece in itself, a symbol of aspiration and the limitless possibilities of human imagination. There's more to discover above. As we ascend, the view expands, reminding us that in this universe of art, every perspective offers something new to behold. For the best view in Rome, there's nothing quite like climbing Michelangelo's magnificent dome at St. Peter's Basilica. This iconic structure dominates the Vatican skyline, inviting visitors from around the world to take on its legendary ascent. You can choose to take the lift partway up, or, for the truly adventurous, tackle all 551 steps from the very bottom. Each step brings you closer to the heart of the Basilica, and offers a sense of anticipation that builds with every turn. The staircase soon narrows and curves, hugging the contours of the dome itself. The walls lean inward, and the air grows thick with excitement and history, making the climb both physically and mentally unforgettable. Reaching the interior balcony, you're rewarded with a breathtaking view down into the Basilica's vast nave. Here, you can marvel at the intricate mosaics and artwork that adorn the dome, details that are invisible from the ground. But the real challenge begins as you enter a tight, winding passage between the dome's inner and outer shells. The walls seem to close in, and the steps become steeper, testing your resolve and determination. Suddenly, you emerge into the sunlight, greeted by a sweeping panorama of Rome. Terracotta rooftops, ancient ruins, and a sea of church domes stretch out in every direction, the city's history unfolding beneath your feet. From this vantage point, Bernini's grand colonnades embrace St. Peter's Square below, while the city's most famous landmarks, like the Pantheon and Castel Sant'Angelo, come into clear view, each telling its own story. Standing atop the center of the Catholic world, you feel a profound connection to centuries of faith, art, and human achievement, all while gazing over the eternal city. The effort of the climb melts away as you take in a view you'll never forget, a memory that will stay with you long after you leave Rome. It's a moment of triumph, wonder, and deep connection to history, as if you've touched the very soul of the city. The climb is challenging, no doubt, but the perspective you gain, both literally and figuratively, is absolutely priceless. Take a deep breath, savor the view, and let this moment of awe and accomplishment sink in. It's a feeling you'll want to remember forever. When you're ready, begin your descent, carrying with you the memory of conquering the dome and a new perspective on Rome's timeless beauty. The Vatican Museums are a labyrinth of art, one of the world's greatest collections. Housed in the Apostolic Palace, the museums span centuries, from ancient Egypt to the Renaissance. The Pinecone Courtyard offers a modern twist, with Pomodoro sphere within a sphere reflecting the Vatican's blend of old and new. The Gallery of Maps dazzles with frescoed maps and a gilded ceiling, a celebration of art and geography. The Raphael Rooms, once papal apartments, are a triumph of Renaissance painting. The School of Athens, Raphael's masterpiece, brings together ancient philosophers and Renaissance geniuses. Every gallery is a journey through history, faith, and creativity. The museums are overwhelming, so focus on the highlights and savor each moment. Art here isn't just decoration, it's a statement of power, belief, and human achievement. And at the end of this maze, the Sistine Chapel awaits. The Sistine Chapel is the Vatican's sacred heart. No photos, just silence and awe. This is where popes are chosen, and where Michelangelo's genius covers every inch. The ceiling tells the story of Genesis, culminating in the iconic creation of Adam. Seeing it in person, the energy between God and Adam is electric. Art at its most powerful. Michelangelo's Last Judgment on the altar wall is a swirling vision of salvation and damnation, reflecting the turmoil of his times. Look for Saint Bartholomew holding his own flayed skin, Michelangelo's self-portrait. The scale and ambition of the chapel are humbling. Here you contemplate creation, sin, redemption, and judgment. The silence lets you have a personal conversation with the art and its creator. Regardless of faith, the Sistine Chapel moves all who enter. It's a testament to what inspiration and human effort can achieve. This is art as a bridge across centuries. Step outside, changed by what you've seen. Meet the Pontifical Swiss Guard, the world's smallest, oldest, and most colorful army. Their blue, red, and yellow uniforms are iconic, inspired by the Medici family, not Michelangelo. These are not just ceremonial figures, they're highly trained, fiercely loyal protectors of the Pope. To join, you must be a young single Swiss Catholic, tall and military trained. Their history is legendary, most famously, their sacrifice during the 1527 sack of Rome. You'll see them standing guard, blending tradition with modern security. Their presence is a living link to the Vatican's turbulent past and enduring dignity. The Swiss Guard is a reminder that even the smallest state needs fierce defenders. Beyond art and history, the Vatican is the spiritual center for over 1 billion Catholics. It's the Pope's home, the Church's headquarters, and the ultimate pilgrimage site. Built on Vatican Hill, believed to be St. Peter's burial place, its spiritual authority is unmatched. Pilgrims come for connection, inspiration, and peace. Faith is lived here, not just remembered. Attending Mass in St. Peter's is a moving experience, even for non-Catholics. The Vatican's power is belief, not military might, a force that shapes culture and offers hope. Visitors leave with a sense of belonging to something greater. This is the Vatican's true legacy, a spiritual current that unites people worldwide. As our Vatican visit ends, we're left in awe. How can a place so small hold so much? Its impact is measured in hearts and minds, not square kilometers. The real souvenir is the feeling you carry, awe, inspiration, and a deeper connection to history and faith. The Vatican challenges, inspires, and connects us to the grand sweep of humanity. Whether pilgrim or traveler, you leave changed. The world's smallest state offers an immense legacy. A reminder that greatness isn't about size but about the power to move the soul, and that's a travel experience worth cherishing.